So those are where I want to take my prospecting and my message. I'm looking at writing a book primarily to help promote the designation that's going to be coming out. We talk about the 5 ways out of business and what the problems are and what possible solutions could be. I'll probably have 2 versions of that book, one for consumers or business owners and the other one for advisors. I also have, but it's coming out probably about 6 weeks. I have a white paper coming out regarding fiduciary duty, because most people do not have a clue what fiduciary duty really means. And none of the lobbyist groups are getting that right. So you got the pro fiduciaries say everybody needs to be disclosing all the commissions and everything. And then you got the annuity and life insurance guys that we're saying we want to preserve our way of doing business. And the fact is they still can't agree what best interest means. And so I've got a 20-page white paper dispelling all that. So I'll give you a quick example. And I'm concerned about them because if they get in any trouble, that standards could be held against them. And so getting that white paper out just to bring the clarity that no one else is talking about at this level, I want to just keep people out of trouble.
That'd be a great one. I don't know if you'd be open to it, but total side note, down the road, we're working on doing some free trainings inside of our Facebook group, right? And that'd be a great one to do this year. Just if you're open to it, come on and do a free training for everyone. What is fiduciary?
It's just how it is.
Yeah. And the contract is the contract is the contract. Yeah. And the contract compensation is designed based on how the contract has been designed. And they think that, we get to increase the compensation slightly. You do more production with the company, they'll reward you for doing so, but it doesn't change the factors of the contract.
But let me ask you, do you know who the most famous fiduciary of all time is? Like, no. It's like, you ever heard of Bernie Madoff? They're like, wait, what? That guy's a fiduciary? It's like, yeah. It's like, so let me ask you something. It's just like you could take your kid and drop your kid into the worst school in your state. And you know what? They could get a phenomenal teacher and get a phenomenal education because they happen to find this fantastic teacher. Conversely, you could put your kid in the most expensive private school on the planet. And guess what? They could get a crappy education. It could happen, right? Because the quality of the individual that you're working with is really the most important part.
Exactly. Fiduciary duty, I liken it to a restraining order. It just tells you how hard you can sue and it tells them the police where to start looking for the bodies. That's it.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with people knowing what I make. You have no issues paying a realtor, 6-8% between buyer and seller on